Ever since I was young, so many people told me that I wouldn't be but now I walk around with money and my hand on my. Are you Twitter and Reddit traders still looking for multi-baggers on mega cap calls or crypto shins? I got 130 billion to spend when the market bottoms, and it ain't so yet. You don't get a rally when financials are failing. You could have just bought Apple at 20 PE, but you didn't, and now you want to actively short one of the best run companies in the world. I'll pour one out for your portfolios. But you guys on Twitter are so smart, right? Charlie doesn't understand technology. He's 99 years old and still is making better technology plays than Raoul Pal. You all are getting distracted by these algorithmic-based traders and deepfake meme makers. The government is around on the debt ceiling again, and they're going to find out when Moody's downgrades America's debt again. It's like watching those train derailments in Ohio happen in real time. You guys go ahead and buy pepe coin. You are surely going to make it, just like all the other coins did. So I gotta give a verbal to Washington and Beijing and say that China and America can both prosper if they do not do anything stupid. Don't look at the fact that last quarter I sold off my entire stake in Taiwan semiconductor manufacturing, creating a bunch of bag holders when I dropped my 13F. If I was still bullish on Chinese-American relationships, why would I get the out of Taiwan? Anyways, I am off to enjoy this Omaha steak, but damn it feels good to be a gangster.
I cleaned it up for you guys, but what you just watched was a Warren Buffett AI deepfake video. I have no idea who made it, but its biting humor was found in its accurate market observations. So today's question is, what can this deepfake tell us about the markets ahead? Fake Warren says, are you Twitter or Reddit traders still looking for multi-baggers on mega cap calls or crypto meme coins? This is a commentary on what's actually been working, the green bull stocks, which have all been big tech. They've exploded to the upside over the last 6 months, a handful of which that had been so badly oversold that they became multi-baggers, a term which means that they have doubled or tripled in price from their recent lows. Something that should in normal conditions take years to occur happened in just a handful of months. FANG carried the entire market on their backs up the charts back to the top of the range of 4,200 on the S&P. An article from Bloomberg says a $600 billion rally in big tech is not without risks, though. The article largely says that big tech rallied as investors were actually rotating out of their long-held high-risk banking stocks into this so-called safe haven tech. Fake Warren's commentary on these is, what, you think these are going up another 100 or 200%? Not going to happen. Fake Warren suggests that there is more to lose to the downside on the FANG stocks than to win on the upside over the rest of this year. I want you guys to check out this heat map of the S&P today, just a couple days after Apple's amazing earnings beat. Lowered expectation earnings beat. That is a sea of gray flat stocks, the other half red, and a couple greens speckled in for some color. And he references the meme coin bull market that we've seen. The pepe meme coin seemed to come out of nowhere with an epic rise. And in recent days, it hit $1 billion in market cap. That's $1 billion that flooded into this absolutely worthless lottery of a crypto coin with no utility. The developers are not known, just marketing and hype, and millions of hardworking Americans pouring their life savings into it on the hope of getting rich. Well, at least 50 millionaires were made, and these guys are actively dumping on the desperate mob of retail buyers that are still clamoring to get in on the hype. I want you guys to check out this article from Crypto Slate. Pepe, I don't know how you pronounce it, prints millionaires in March into top 100 assets. Blockchain analytical firm Arkham Intelligence reported that over 50 addresses hold more than $1 million worth of pepe. According to the firm, one of the earliest buyers of the meme coin was the deployer wallet that spent $2 on 195 billion pepe tokens. The wallet sold these tokens 1 week later for 23 ETH. This was worth 42,200. Now, obviously, if he had been patient, it would have been worth way more. This has left the masses desperately searching for the next pepe on Reddit and Twitter, which is where we get the other half of Fake Warren's comment. People trying to get into pepe right now remind me of the folks who didn't get back to the cruise ship in time and are left running down the dock to the departing ship, and eventually they fall to their knees begging to board as the cruise ship full of happy millionaire passengers pulls away from the dock. The ship has sailed for pepe, my friends. Warren says to that, I've got 130 billion to spend when the markets bottom, but it hasn't happened yet. He says you don't get a rally when the banks are failing. He goes on to say that you missed the Apple rally, which means you didn't buy big tech when it was ridiculously down on its lows at a 20 PE. He says, I'll pour one out for your portfolios. I've stirred the pot with my recent video titled You Missed the Bottom, but it was purely meant to help people balance their overly bearish view of the markets. Plus, the technicals speak for themselves. The market hasn't one time in the last 20 years made a new low once price action crossed back above the Gaussian channel, as I showed you guys. So we can pull back, but the question is how low will that pullback actually be? I personally don't think that big tech it will retest or break its recent lows. I would love it to. I want it to, but the question is, will it? I'd love for you guys to tell me what you think in the comments. You tell me if big tech's going to break its past lows. I'm going to break down the rest of Fake Warren's market commentary, and then I'm going to give you guys a stock that real Warren is loading up on right now. I'm going to do it in just a moment. This is the Stocks with Josh show. Thank you guys for hitting that like, subscribe to get the daily insights for stocks, crypto, and you can join the family by hitting that all notifications YouTube bell. But you want to watch out for the scammers. They impersonate me using my picture and my name in the comments. If you need better trade tools, check out the offer from the Moomoo investment app. You can get up to 20 free stocks for opening and funding a new account. This is a limited and exclusive offer for the month of May. You can click on the link in the top pinned comment of this video to get all the details on the offer. Once you get the free stock and you can start investing, then you can come find a chat group that I host on the app called Stock Josh Fam. Say hi and throw a heart in the comments if you're a member of that chat. Okay, let's break down the second half of Fake Warren's commentary. He says, Charlie Munger's 99 and he's out investing Raoul Pal. He cites the ominous debt ceiling concerns. He gives a fake nod of encouragement to the Pepe meme coin buyers. He brings up US and China tensions as a concern, references the sale of Berkshire Hathaway's large position in Taiwan Semiconductors as an obvious representation of real Warren's legitimate concerns. And he concludes with, it sure feels good to be a gangster. All right, let's break this down a bit more. Quick commentary on Taiwan Semiconductor, ticker TSM. The chart is looking straight bearish to me, and it seems there's more room to the downside. I think the same is true for other popular Chinese stocks like Alibaba, ticker BABA. They may be suffering a similar sell pressure based on the same US-China relation fears. If Warren is right about TSM, that may be relevant for all the other big tech Chinese stocks. BABA is above support at $81. If that doesn't hold, the next key support or buy zone below is $75. Well, in my mind, there's no doubt that Warren is a legend, and we will not see the end of Warren deepfakes. And whoever did it had decent commentary on the markets from my point of view. But what is the real Warren up to right now? Warren has been buying a stock in recent days. I want you guys to check out this article. Buffett boosts stake in Japanese trading houses, may invest more. And yes, that's exactly what he's done with the company called Itochu. And the ticker is ITOCY, currently trading at around 68 bucks. It's in the middle of a range of resistance between $65 and $70. This is the fourth time that it's pressed through to the top of this range, and it could be near an explosive breakout to the upside. Now, I've noticed over the years that Warren really doesn't concern himself with trying to time the market. He's not trying to get the bottom of any type of price range. Once he has found a good company that he believes in, it's producing a good service or a product, he buys and he holds it. Itochu is a business conglomerate, which means that it is a business that's made up of several different independent businesses in different industries, very similar to Berkshire Hathaway's model. Warren did his due diligence, and from his well-advertised investment philosophy, he probably likes and trusts their management team. Itochu is a large cap stock coming in at around 50 billion market cap and has a PE ratio of around 7.51, which may have been viewed as attractive to Warren. It's also a dividend payer, yielding around 2.37%. That is also something that we know Warren likes. He likes to get paid or rewarded for holding a stock. And as fake Warren reminded us, real Warren has a big enough war chest to buy the dip. So throw it on your watch list, and on ugly red days, consider it for yourselves if it's a good long-term portfolio hold. A lot of my recent videos have been to kind of speculate which direction the markets are going to go. I compared Apple and SQQ, which one's a better trade. Obviously, Apple is big tech. SQQ is an inverse to big tech. I don't know which direction these markets are going to go. I simply know that big tech has had a massive run and could perhaps slow down and cool off for a while. If it did, there's plenty of room for it to come back and test the downside. And you know, another big thought I've had over the weekend thinking about the videos that I made and some of the comments that you guys made, which is, in previous days, I've said that we've been in a micro bull run in a macro bear economy. And the question is whether we're going to be moving into a micro bear run in a macro bull economy. That's what has to be decided. I'm not giving you guys hard predictions. I'm simply expanding the question and expanding people's view by looking at the technicals to consider what they're really telling us. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today, and I assume that you hit that like. If you want to get more of this content, then hit the subscribe and the YouTube all notification bell. I'm going to be diving into some crypto. Maddox had a big pullback. I'm going to talk about that in my next video, as well as some other cryptos. That's it for today. Peace and blessings, my friends. We'll see you in the next video.